The secret code in the dollar bill. They say money can't buy happiness, but what if a single dollar bill could lead you to a hidden fortune? Daniel Carter was just another struggling artist in New York City. His days were spent painting in a tiny apartment, barely making enough to cover rent. But one evening, as he bought a cup of coffee from a small cafe, something unusual caught his eye. Among the change he received was a worn-out $1 bill. At first glance, it looked normal, but then he noticed a faint red ink marking in the corner. It read, X394 Liberty. Curious, he flipped the bill over and spotted something even stranger. A tiny hand-drawn triangle with an eye inside, drawn over the 1 on the bill. His heart skipped a beat. "What is this?" he muttered, staring at the markings. That night, Daniel scoured the internet for any information about coded messages on currency. Most articles dismissed them as pranks or conspiracy theories, but something about this felt different. He had no idea that he had just stumbled upon the beginning of a mystery that would change his life forever. The first clue. Determined to learn more, Daniel took the bill to an old bookstore in Brooklyn the next morning. The owner, Mr. Whitmore, was known for collecting rare books and ancient documents. When Daniel handed him the bill, Mr. Whitmore's expression shifted from curiosity to shock. "Where did you get this?" the old man asked, his voice barely above a whisper. "I got it as change yesterday." "Why, what does it mean?" Daniel asked, growing more anxious by the second. Mr. Whitmore slowly placed the bill on the counter and leaned closer. This symbol has been linked to a secret society from the 1800s. Legend has it that they hid a great fortune somewhere in America, leaving only cryptic clues behind. Over the years, many have searched for it, but no one has ever found it. Daniel's mind raced. A hidden fortune, a secret society. It all sounded ridiculous, but at the same time thrilling. "What does X394 Liberty mean?" he asked. Mr. Whitmore stroked his beard. "It could be a reference to Liberty Street. There's an old bank there, abandoned for decades. If this is a real clue, you might want to check it out." Daniel's excitement grew, but a strange feeling crept into his gut. He had a sense that someone, somewhere, was watching him. The chase begins. As he left the bookstore, Daniel noticed 2 men in dark suits standing across the street. They weren't looking directly at him, but their presence felt off. He turned a corner and glanced back. One of them was now following him. Heart pounding, he quickened his pace. Who were they? Could this be related to the dollar bill? He needed answers, fast. Reaching Liberty Street, Daniel found the old bank Mr. Whitmore had mentioned. It was boarded up, its windows shattered, a forgotten relic of a different era. He checked the front doors, locked, but around the side he spotted an open basement window. Sliding inside, he found himself in a dusty, dimly lit room. The air was thick with the scent of mold and forgotten history. Then his eyes landed on an old metal filing cabinet. It was rusted shut, but after a few hard pulls, the drawer finally gave way. Inside, he found a small black box with a combination lock. His fingers trembled as he entered 394 into the lock. It clicked open. The secret revealed. Inside the box was a map, an ancient fragile parchment yellowed with time. It showed a location deep in the Louisiana bayou, marked with the same triangle and eye symbol from the dollar bill. Daniel barely had time to process this discovery before he heard a noise behind him. Footsteps. The men in suits had found him. He grabbed the map and bolted for the basement window. As he squeezed through, a hand shot out, barely missing him. Daniel hit the ground running. He had no idea who those men were, but one thing was certain. He wasn't the only one searching for this treasure. And now the real hunt had begun. What would you do if you found a coded message on a dollar bill? Would you chase the mystery or walk away? Let us know in the comments.